Still continuing on with the tree of death. Now, if this earth was lost in its entirety, then we would have hypotheticals come up. The first being that this earth may be lost, but it may be cut off altogether from the other planets, and therefore any sorcery that Satan and the demons might try and attempt will not pass, because it relies on planetary magic as part of its formation, and it doesn't have formation or anything else for that matter. So it would more or less run as, I know, a type of fiefdom or a type of absolute kingdom where there is no outside interference or any hope of interference in the first place. We also, given that scenario, have to look at what happens to the tree of life in Asia. Because if it's missing an earth, or missing Malkut, then the tree cannot function, and possibly the entire world of Asia could be disposed of by God. So that would only leave, if the world of Asia were to continue, would be a new earth. And you hear these prophecies, oh, the earth's going to be wiped out, there's going to be a new earth, and the like. Myself, I've never really looked into these sorts of things, these prophecies, only for the most part come up in recent times. So, you have people saying, oh well, if Satan tries to take this earth, Jesus is going to take over and he's going to kick Satan up the bum and all that. But that's not a given. They say, oh, God won't allow that to happen. But that too isn't a given either. God can do whatever he wants. And some people have this idea that Jesus, or God, or whoever they wish to refer to him as, is some sort of butler who just waits for orders from us. And again, that is wrong, and that is a stupid thing to believe. Nothing is impossible. It can only be improbable. We could see an arrangement between God and Satan. God says, okay, I'll let you have this earth in Asia, but you get nothing else, and I cut you off completely altogether. And there's nothing, you don't try and approach me, and I will not approach you. This could be possible, because when you look at it, when you look at the people on this earth at the current moment, their belief in God is nominal. It's just something they put on census forms. They don't care for the Ten Commandments, and it's increasing people become atheists because it's hip. Oh, Dawkins is an atheist. Oh, I like wild duties on TV. I might become an atheist too. And why people wish to live their lives like that, I do not know. I can suspect that there's some influence running in the background. But when you look at it, a lot of people on this earth, in this world, are not really worth saving, because they've chosen to give away their souls, usually for money, for sex, for a lifestyle. And they choose this. They choose to be stupid, or as I call it, willingly stupid. As soon as the TV comes on, everything else that happens just stops, and the TV's more important. You've got, like, before, people used to say, I've had deja vu. And all deja vu is the body catching up with a spiritual experience. Like, you could walk into somewhere you've never been before and think, I've done this before. That's because your spirit has been there before, or your soul. And now your body's just happened to catch up with it. But people now base their lives on TV. Oh, I've got a problem, but I know how it's going to end. It's all going to be good because I saw this soap opera, and Marcia, or whatever names they give it, was in a similar situation, and it turned out okay in the end. Yeah. And you think about it, would you invite people who are so stupid to live with you eternally? No. Because that's their choice. And I don't know how you can get people to change unless you force them, and that's not what, if you say, heaven is about. There shouldn't be any force, shouldn't be any need for force. And I don't know, where do you take it from here? So, I don't know, it just leaves me stumped. I do YouTube videos and try and tell people about these sort of things, but you say, oh, what do you think of the times now? Atheism is increasing. It's becoming more socially acceptable to say you're a Satanist. And the answer you get would be something along the lines of, have you noticed how big Katy Perry's tits are? What do you do? Do you think God is going to start writing off people, saying, look, there's nothing that can be done with you? Oh well, it's just something, we can only try our best. So I'll just end this clip here, and I'll continue on with what I was going to tell you about. That is the 32 paths of wisdom, which, I'll say it in English this time so I won't mispronounce or babble on. I know some of you may be saying, oh, you're giving Satan tips. Look, he already knows these things. That's the problem. A lot of people think Satan is more stupider than them. Why? Because, I was watching a TV show the other day, I was watching a cartoon the other day. Right. Anyway, so if you want to continue on this, I'll try my best to explain some things. So long as you have aspirations, that's what distinguishes us, our souls, from the herd. So, bye.